Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Gregicality Skyblock Edition. In today's episode, well, it's actually been quite a while since the last episode. As you can see, I've prepared a lot of stuff here. And originally in today's episode, I wanted to get a large bronze boiler to make more steam because, quite frankly, these aren't keeping up anymore. See, our power is not even full right now. And so after I got that, I also wanted to get a bunch of MV machines right here. All of these. However, each of these takes a minimum of 2 MV circuits, and each MV circuit takes a basic circuit, which is very freaking expensive. So I decided before we do any of this, we should get better circuits. And for that, these are the better LV circuits we're gonna need. And they need a circuit assembler LV, which is made like, and they are made like so. And to get, we got the resistors, we got fine copper wire. The good phenolic plate is gonna need a chemical reactor, which is fine, we're gonna do that as well. And the capacitors are just aluminum foil and polyethylene sheet. So first I'm gonna just craft the select assembler. I've gathered all the materials here. So, where should we put this? By the way, I also crafted the basic brewery right here. We're gonna need that for getting polyethylene. We don't have much space here, so I guess I can replace something. The fluid extractor, sure, I'm gonna move it. Put the something here, and I can move the mixer elsewhere, like so. And basically the circuit assembler is just like the assembler, but for circuits. Surprise, I know. And next, in order to get these, we need a central processing unit, which we need a cutting saw MV, which we need a precision laser engraver MV. And we need a silicon wafer, which can be again in the cutting saw with a silicon bull. And a silicon bull requires the blast furnace for 1,000,000 EU and requires silicon and small pile of gallium arsenide. Well, we can get silicon, though it's quite tedious. The silicon arsenide, the gallium arsenide, requires gallium and arsenic. And we haven't got an arsenic yet. And the only way we can get arsenic is through an MV electrolyzer. So we're gonna have to craft that as well. And I've prepared it right here. We just need one of these. I've made a bunch of machine holes. I processed a bunch of ruby dust here, and then I compressed it like so. But when I say a bunch, I really mean a bunch, because we also have 20 in here, and we had like half of this chest filled with tiny dark ashes. So let's craft the MV electrolyzer, and also got the quest complete. Let's place that there. Oh, also my mind is back. I thought it was bugged. Let's also claim our quest. Boom. And let's see. Now we're filthy rich. Anyways, this has power. So we need to process some here. And we need how much of it to get arsenic? 3. Let me just 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna process the rest another time. Like so. I guess I could centrifuge it for cobalt, but now if we place this here, it shouldn't take a while. Because of the recipe, it's the cheapest way to get arsenic. So yeah, in the meantime, let's do this. How do we get silicon? Well, I chose to use flint dust because we have a bunch of flint, and with flint we can get probably, and when with flint we get silicon dioxide, and silicon dioxide can be then, I think, electrolyzed to get silicon. However, there might be an easier way to do so with the MV electrolyzer. Also, in the meantime, I got a bunch of random ores right here, or the periodic table, as you can see. So, MV. Let's also grab a piece of chrome. As you can see, I still have a ton of ruby and a ton of chrome. So, we have the arsenic. Now we need gallium. Thankfully, I have a bunch. Like so, and like so. It needs a mixer, don't it? Yeah. So, in the meantime, let's try and get silicon. What's the cheapest recipe? Asbestos, blue topaz, clay, obsidian, silicon dioxide, topaz, what's this? Potassium. Ooh, what's this? Kaolinite, but also clays or something, kyanite. I'll cut and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I got the 32 silicon and I also made the gallium arsenide. So now let's just place it there. I also put some more stuff here because I want to time all of this. I did some maths, and while we're waiting for this, because it's gonna take a while if it's even progressing, yeah it is, but very slowly, I went ahead and got some more slime balls, and I also looked up the recipe for this, and it takes, this one takes capacitors. Capacitors require an MV assembler, not to mention polyethylene. So I have no other choice but to make an MV assembler, and that way I can also get more efficient. Well, if I have polyethylene, that is. Ugh, it's such a nightmare. Yeah, polyethylene also requires an MV reactor or some cracked stuff, which are locked behind crackers. Let me check. Or wood gas, but wood gas is very, well, yeah, there's no other way of acquiring wood gas. So we're gonna have to make a few more machines before we do that, not to mention holes. So, MV assembler. Also, the chemical reactor is on there already. This, so let's make the assembler down below. So, this advanced assembling machine, copper wire. I'm also going to need to make a bit more copper wire, and I also need 4 circuits for this. That's why I made the wooden plugs here, not to mention the sticky resin, like so. Also, is this doing fine? Yeah. Let's put this sticky resin. Wait. Oh, instead, let's put it here. And for each one of these, I basically need a stack of copper just for these in the wire mill. So yeah, it's very expensive. Thankfully, I have a bunch of copper here. And by the way, I highly recommend processing all your ores, at least that you get a bunch of, like copper, iron, tin, because with just by processing copper alone, I got 4 stacks of nickel, not just 2 stacks more, but I got 4 stacks of nickel here, and 2 more here, not to mention ones I already used, because I do nickel for these coils and stuff. So, this is taking a while, so I'll cut when it's done. Alright, it's done. As you can see, my battery is drained, and we have the silicone bowl. But we can't really do anything with it, we can make creative metal, but we don't use any extra utility stuff at the moment, and I don't have a normal cutting sword, so it's really useless. Also, this is a terrible recipe. So basically, we're gonna have to get 2 more machines, which is let me find it. Cutting, it's the last. It's this one, the cutting machine. It has a diamond saw blade and stuff. Diamond saw blade is just diamond dust and cobalt. Let me show you. Cobalt brass and aluminum. Reinforced glass is glass and advanced alloy plates and basic alloy smelter. And this is just mixed alloy plates in the compressor, everyone knows IC2. And this is just iron, bronze, and tin. So I have to craft like 4 machines. The chemical reactor, because I need ethylene. And to get ethylene, I need ethanol, sulfuric acid, ethanol. Also needs a distillery. I need a bunch of machines. Getting advanced circuits is a lot harder than I thought. I guess I should prioritize the cutting machine. Let's go in order. I'm crafting at least some circuits right here. And let's see what this needs. This needs 3 electric motors. I need 3 aluminum then. Let's craft some in camera. These can stay. This can stay there. This can be turned to wires. Like so. Oops. I also need steel rods. I don't think I have any. I also stopped making steel because I got like 4 stacks of it. I'm not gonna need too much more. We have the rubber, but we also need a few more copper cables. I need like 3 more, so let's make 6. I need 6 of these polycaprolactam in the cluster mill. Yeah, it's really complicated. I also need to polarize these, but I love Gregicality. This is why I like Gregicality so much. Like so. Then I need 1, 4, 12. We don't have enough copper. That's nice. I have 1, 2, 3. This is just my wrought iron. And how much we are making energy. So let's do this. This is starting to get a bit filled up. Hammer, like so. And this goes in the plate bender. Cluster mill. Assembling machine. So complicated. Let's wait for that. What else? Copper cables. Right here. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we're waiting on copper cable. Copper wire actually. I need about 8 of these. Or 12. I need 3. Yeah, I definitely need 3. So let's grab 2 more of these. So, and boom, we have 3 motors. 1 motor goes here. Let's also make all of these. Like so. Now we need 2 circuits on the conveyor belt. Let's also make let's leave the battery buffer there. Let's put this here. I imagine this here. Yep. Put that there. And that there. And I'm 1 short on the distillery. That's alright. Now we need 1 more. Actually, we can make this right now. Conveyor. And now then I should be able to buy some, an LV conveyor module. Awesome. This goes there. Now I only need circuits. I think I want to make all the components and craft circuits last. So I need more copper. Why? I need more copper too. So this is to make circuits. like so. Boom. And let's leave these here. The glass is processing like so. Boom. What else? This is the wrought iron. This is the resistors. And now we need how many? We may actually have to craft more of these. We do have copper dust, I guess, here already, so that's not too much of an issue. And we do have, is this running? Yeah, it is. We do have this, which is just more. Oh, I oopsied. Like so, and like so. Also, to process all of my ruby, I just placed them in a thermocentrifuge. I did AFK a bit for the energy. Let's check my play time. Time played 1.6 days. That's like 30, almost 40 hours. And let's also compress these. Spread grid, like so. Doing all of this has certainly helped, because I remember in my last playthrough I really struggled with getting chrome, but like this way it's a lot easier, plus I can then turn the ruby into aluminum with very little power, although I guess it's inefficient. Eventually we're gonna be able to do it constantly. Anyway, let's grab some of the copper. That should be enough for 20 wires, and we've done the cutting machine. No, I'm not gonna remove it yet. Let's go for the mixer. That just requires an electric motor, which is one of these. Let's put that. Let's see what else. Alloy smelter, just wires. Chemical reactor is another motor, and distillery is a pump, and a pump is another motor. What else? These are just like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 3 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 motors, I think. So let's take 6 steel, lathe. Fun fact, you can't fluid extract steel. I tried it because I was making pistons, LV pistons, and they require small gears. And I wanted to make them here so it'd be more efficient, but you can't. Anyways, if we need to make more naphtha, I have to process 15 of these. So let's put it there just in case I remember the rates. So come on, 12 steel, polarize them, and I also need 13 aluminum. Is that right? Like so. 13. Then I need 1, 2, 4 times 13, eh? And I don't have anywhere near that. So for now, let's wait. I also need 1 times that. I also need 13 to be turned to wires. 13 times 2. And I did 10, so I need 3 more. I really love doing math like that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to make more poly, blah 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 blah. Cluster mill. Let's actually see. Assembler. Let's see. Copper cable. How else I can make them maybe more efficiently? No, they require polyethylene, so that's out of the picture. So how are we doing in power? We're losing power probably because of these two running. That's alright. Let's get more of these. And I'll wait for copper because we're gonna need a bunch of it, and I'll be right back because I also have to process another stack of it. Anyways, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. We don't have too much time left. I got enough for the electric motors, and I also want to craft glass lens because we're gonna need it, like so. Let's remove it. After remove this. Now if I want to craft the pump, I should have everything in here. Also, that should have also unlocked the LV pump. So that's gonna be convenient as heck. Also, there's a decision. We're probably gonna craft that last because it's extremely expensive. Now then, what's this? Chemical reactor goes there. Let's take circuit. I don't circuits. The mixer goes there. This takes circuits. I haven't checked that. Alright then. 10 of these. Let's move this. Advanced assembly. Okay, let's go do that. We have 12. I have exactly 12. We don't have copper wires. Let's quickly make one set of these. I think I have enough for one set. And we're gonna leave it off at that because I will run out of resources. Not to mention that we're still nowhere near close to making the wires. I made the vacuum tubes, and then now I need about 24 red alloy ingots, which is 12 copper, 12 redstone, and about 1.2 million EU. Because every two red alloy ingots take 100,000 EU. So let's do that. And well, I also made another tier 2 storage module and more gold camera. As you can see here, I have more nitric acid and more nitrogen dioxide. It's fairly positive. I mean, if you put in nitrogen dioxide, you do get all the resources back to make nitrogen dioxide, at least some of it. Also, I made another one because I actually ran out of storage and I had to empty it out, so I only the important stuff is in here. And look at all this. I'm gonna move it off the camera. This done, yeah, let's make 200 modules. By the way, you can place these, if I'm not mistaken. Or, yeah, look at this. And I don't know, I've never used that. And I don't know how to remove it. I think we need a screwdriver. Maybe if I break the machine, like so. Yeah, this is basically how you do automation without having Ender IO or thermal expansion in the pack. It's really expensive, 2 motors just for one, essentially for one servo. So, now I need to make robot arms, which I'm gonna make off camera to gather the resources. And yeah, I really wanted to get the circuits, but that's extremely expensive and complicated from what you see. Anyways, if you liked, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more.